Good morning. Today I am at Swatara State Park again. My last video I did was at Swatara Lake, which had a little bit of interesting Union Canal history. So this time around I thought I would go do a little ruin hunting and check out the canal locks at Swatara State Park. So basically what the canal, part of the Union Canal that went through Swatara State Park was actually a feeder canal. Started at the Big Dam Lake Reservoir, and it fed the Union Canal that ran from Middletown all the way down to Reading, where it merged with the Schuylkill Navigation, and basically would help the lake and the reservoir would help feed the actual Union Canal. Right now I'm at it's actually a new historical site. It is the Inwood Iron Bridge. Basically this iron bridge spanned the Swatara Creek at the village of Inwood. It's a iron truss bridge. It was built in 1899, and when it was slated to be replaced, they decided to take it down and put it up here where it could live in perpetuity. But so yeah, it's a pretty cool little site off of Old State Road in the Swatara Gap, and it's a pretty neat bridge made in Chambersburg. So, but yeah, anyway, so we're gonna go to hunt for some canal locks and see what we can find. So thanks for joining me. So Swatara State Park has locks 2 through 10 of the Union Feeder Canal, and some of them are pretty intact. So we're going to look for as many as we can. I know 2 is behind private property, and 10 is kind of behind private property as well too. So we're going to do our best to try to see if we can find them, but the other ones are long trails and stuff like that we can kind of walk down to. So, but really cool piece of Pennsylvania history. So this is the other iron truss bridge in Swatara State Park. This is the Waterville Bridge. If you ever hike the Appalachian, that's the bridge that you're going to come across. There is a series of locks here. This is lock 6 through 9. So this one right here would be lock 9. This one still has a little water in it. Go up and look at the other ones. Like I said, there's a couple in the chain here. This is the next one up in the series. There's a big old tree in the middle of it. This one's really ragged. So 6 is just 9 rather, is just right up there. So there was a dam right here, and these locks were kind of stepped to get the canal boats up and down this little feeder canal. Some of those stones are still in good shape, but a lot of it's kind of falling apart. And then that chains to the next one. It's kind of neat how they're still together. This one's falling apart pretty well too. A lot of the stones kind of collapsed inside of it. And then this is the final one in the chain. It goes down to the Waterville Bridge. So this is lock 6. This is probably the most still together, most intact out of the little 4-lock chain. You can see the rounded edges of the outside. And just to tell you how long ago this was, I mean, That tree certainly wasn't there. A couple hundred years of tree growth. Give you an idea how deep this thing is. Coming down to lock number 5. It's just off the Mifflin Trail, off the Bear Hole Trail. This one looks pretty put together as well. You can see the capstones up there. Big flat stones at the top of the... There's a little bit of water left in this one. Not much. Up top here you can see where the doors were hooked on. So the canal gate was right in here, and that's kind of where the bolts and part of the gate got connected to it. So how these canals would work, basically the barges would come in. There'd be 2 really big doors right here. They would come in or go up the other side. The doors would close, and then the water from the Swatara would actually fill this up and either raise it, or they'd open up the other gates and lower it, and the canal boat would go in and out of the other side. So pretty ingenious way to take a boat up and down different kinds of elevations. And they were pretty prevalent in Pennsylvania. There was a ton of canals. Obviously, the nearest and dearest to my heart is the Schuylkill Navigation, but you know, you had the Union Canal and Allegheny Canal. There's a out west and stuff like that. So, but yeah, this one's pretty put together, in really good shape. You really kind of can see what it's supposed to look like. So to get to Lock 2, it's sitting behind a private community. I left my phone number there this morning to see if I could just park at the end of the community and walk down to the canal lock, and they just called me and said no. So it's a bummer. But can't fault them, private property, but never hurts to ask. So we gotta go up to the next part up here and then walk down to C4 and 3, and then that'd be it. So we're walking along the north spur of the Swatara rail trail, and you can see some of the remnants of the railroad that used to go through here. A cool little pond. So up at the end of this pond should be Lock 4, and Lock 3 should be pretty near there too. So we'll keep going, see if we can find them. So this one took a little bushwhacking to find. There's a trail here. I gotta kick myself because that's kind of a pain. But so this one, thinking is 4. So just a little bit of water running through it. You can kind of make out where the how the canal ran. So, all right. Well, we got a kind of an idea where to look now. So we'll. I'm redeemed a little bit. There's definitely no trail back here. On a trail, so on a quick way out, but we're going to keep on following this towpath This must be where you dump all your old stuff. An old ceramic pot, jugs, like an ice box or something. Lots of old bottles. You can definitely see the shape of the towpath in the canal. Makes for easier walking than that last one. So I walked all along that, which there's this Swatara rail trail. That is definitely the canal. I'm not sure which lock I found back there now, because I am honestly way beyond where the map says I need to be for the 3 and 4. So I don't know if that was 3 or 4, but since I'm way beyond where I need to be, I'm going to turn around and head back along the towpath. That might actually have been 3 and 4, would have been further up. So we'll head back. If I don't find it, I don't find it. So if I had any advice to give you, if you want to come check these things out, is come in the fall, because I can't imagine climbing through this brush is going to be any easier during the summertime. But like I said, I found the one back in the woods, and we're still along the canal, but I did not find the other. So I'm not so sure that it's not, maybe I had the wrong one in order. So we'll walk back along the towpath again and see if we can't find the other one. So, the canal kind of widens out. I think would still be the canal. Did not find the other lock yet, but this is the way I came down. So I walked back in the other direction a little bit. I saw another path a little further up. So I'm gonna go up, walk down that a little bit. So I'm still not having any luck finding this one, but those sure as heck look like canal stones. Big flat stones they use for the canal. Not quite sure how I would have missed it. As I was walking back, I kind of kept my eye on the towpath. But I did not see anything. So I'm gonna walk down this little trail a little more. That caught my eye when I walked back here. I saw this little concrete bunker or something. Maybe it was all like building for the railroad or something, or the canal. Well, cinder block is probably not for the canal, but it kind of turns into a creek here. Oh, there it is. Well, I'll be darned. I was kind of right. Okay, so the map they have online is really off. Right at the end of the pond here, it's really buried. You can see the walls there and there. So I was right, the stones back there were part of the canal. Okay, so the one I found further up was not 4, that was 3, and this is 4. So this one is really buried, but it's right off the trail. If you come down the hill here, you'll see that little concrete thing. So, all right, cool beans, there you go. All right, so that's about it. I'm done picking stickers out of my gloves and hat and self. So that was Canal's lock 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I could not get to 2 because that was behind a private residence, and 10 supposedly all the way at the other end. I have no idea how to even get down to 10. But 4 was pretty cool. I mean, if I wouldn't have seen that concrete building in the woods there, I would have never walked down to look, and I would never found it because it was really buried. But it is kind of cool. Like I said, it's a very cool part of Pennsylvania history. If you get a chance to come out here and check it out, you know, history like that, God knows how long it's going to be around anymore. Somebody buys land that is attached to other land and gets bulldozed or buried. So anyway, yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoy my channel, my video, what I do. You know, make sure you like, subscribe, send it to all your friends, whatever. And yeah, that's about it. So you guys have a good day, and I will see you in the next one.